Hello student, welcome to MDC Learning. So in today's video we are going to cover very important topic from SY BCom, that is called types of fiscal policy. So last time only I explained you that what is fiscal policy. Fiscal policy is owned by government, and fiscal policy include tax policy, then expenditure policy, debt policy, administration policy, borrowing policy, etc. So the policy which deal with the finance of a country, it's called fiscal policy, and it is owned by government. Now there are various type of fiscal policy. Number one is called automatic stabilizer. So due to built-in flexibility, built-in flexibility means there is a flexibility in fiscal policy. So automatic stabilizer fiscal policy means there is a inbuilt flexibility in automatic stabilized fiscal policy. So due to this facility, fiscal policy change as per the changes take place in economy. So in short, automatic stabilizer fiscal policy means whenever government change their expenditure and taxes due to changes take place in economy, automatically, that is called automatic stabilizer. It means that fiscal policy automatically make changes in expenses and tax due to changes take place in economy, such as during recession expenses increase and tax fall, and during inflation expenses fall and tax increase. That is called automatic stabilizer policy. Next is called discretionary fiscal policy. See, in discretionary fiscal policy, government deliberately means purposely, by planning. So, in discretionary fiscal policy, government deliberately change in its taxation and expenditure policy to achieve some target. It means that when government purposely make changes in expenditure and tax to achieve some target, that is called discretionary fiscal policy. Such as government may make a changes in a tax rate, they can make changes in a tax structure, they can increase and decrease the size of public expenditure, debt, etc., and it is effective when it is used for short period of time. It means that discretionary fiscal policy used by government when they wants to make temporary imbalance in a economy. So what is the difference between automatic and discretionary fiscal policy? In automatic fiscal policy, changes in a government expenses and taxes take place automatically as changes take place in a economy. And discretionary fiscal policy, changes in a expenses and taxes done by government deliberately. Next is contra-cyclical fiscal policy or compensatory fiscal policy. See, here when recession take place, recession means fall in price. So when recession take place, fiscal policy mean to counter this fluctuation. This is called counter cyclical fiscal policy. It means that when recession take place, so fluctuation take place in economy, and to control this fluctuation, whatever policy we use, that is called counter cyclical fiscal policy. Now what happened in counter cyclical fiscal policy? So a counter cyclical fiscal policy adopted by government whenever there is a recession and depression, and this whenever government adopt this policy, that time there is a deficit budget. So in counter cyclical fiscal policy, whenever there is recession and depression in economy, that time government follow deficit budget. Deficit budget means expenditure higher than revenue. In this case, government increase expenditure, so more and more job opportunity will create. If more and more job opportunity will create, then people can do consumption in the market, so demand will go up and price will increase. Same here on other hand side, tax will reduce by government, so that they can have more and more disposable income, and that disposable income they can use for consumption purpose. Same in inflation. Inflation means rise in the price of commodity from general level. So during inflation, expenditure and tax rate both are lowered so that aggregate demand can come down, and this is done by following surplus budget. So contra cyclical in a fiscal policy, whenever recession is there or depression is there, government follow deficit budget to bring out economy from recession, and whenever inflation is there, government follows surplus budget to bring out economy from inflation. Next is pump pricing policy. This policy first time originate in USA in 1932, and in this policy government make investment in such sector which are stagnant. Stagnant means when growth stop. So in pump pricing fiscal policy, government make investment in those sector which growth has stagnant due to recession. So when government will make investment in such sector, so they can come out from recession. Such as when USA used this policy, that time due to Great Depression in 1929 to 1933, the growth of banking sector has stagnant. So USA government made huge amount of investment in banking sector to bring out banking sector out of recession. Then this method also used by USA again whenever there was a financial crisis in 2007 and 8. Then pump pricing policy method also used by Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe used whenever Japan economy was struck by recession. Next is compensatory fiscal policy. See, in this policy adopted by government whenever they want to make investment in some very important private sector. See, it is adopted to compensate the decline in a private investment during recession and depression. This policy adopted by government whenever they finding that there are some important private sector and their investment decline due to recession and depression. So in such cases government make expenditure in economy in such a way so that these private sector can grow up. For example, government will make investment in infrastructure of a country. They will construct building, they will provide transportation facility, construction of a godowns, then other social security. So due to that private sector will go up. So in compensatory fiscal policy, government make expenditure in a private sector in such a way so that their growth can take place which was stuck due to recession and depression. Next is fiscal policy during inflation. Fiscal policy during inflation take place in a three way. There are three sources which government use during inflation. Number one is called government expenditure, then taxation, then public borrowing. So we'll start with number one, that is called government expenditure. So whenever there is inflation, due to with the help of fiscal policy, number one tool used, that is called government expenditure. In inflation, government may decrease government expenditure. In inflation, with the help of fiscal policy, government can decrease expenditure on people, so that if expenditure will decrease, automatically supply of money will come down, so that demand will fall and price can come down. This is one way. Second is taxation. The second way which can use by government during inflation, that is called taxation. It means that if government is not decreasing public expenditure on people, then second method they can use, that is taxation. Government can increase tax rate on people. So if government will charge more and more tax on people, then most of money people will give to government in form of tax. So they will remain less disposable income. If disposable income will be less, then they have a less money in their hand, and if they have a less money, then they will demand less in the market, their consumption will decline and prices will fall down, so that inflation can come down. Next is called public borrowing. See, public borrowing is also very important method which used by government to control inflation. Okay, during inflation, see, whenever inflation is there in economy, it means that there is excess supply of money in the market. So during inflation, government can do public borrowing internally. During inflation, government can offer financial institution, banking sector, or many corporate sector that they can give money to public, and behalf of that government will provide them high rate of interest. So what will happen, all the financial institution, they will give excess money to government, and on behalf of that government will offer them excess rate of interest. So what will happen, entire money will flow from financial institution to government, so that excess supply of money can be absorbed from the market. So in this way, government use various form of fiscal policy to control inflation and recession and depression situation. So these are the types of fiscal policy. Students, those who were absent during Zoom classes, please go through entire video so your doubt will be get clear. Thank you so much.